the world's first fully plant-based steak. The best breads ever. I think this is such an innovative product that is absolutely going to just shake up the plant-based world. Today, I'm gonna be showing you all of the really awesome stuff that I brought home from Planted Expo, which, in case you've never heard of it, is North America's largest and most exciting plant-based food expo of the year. I got to try out tons of delicious and super innovative plant-based products like a vegan poached egg, vegan steak, and even something that I've actually been eating for probably close to 10 years, but I've never shared it on the channel before. If you guys are interested in some pretty fancy-dancy, innovative vegan products, stick around because I have lots to share. We're gonna start with probably one of the most fascinating products that I saw at Planted Expo, and it is called the Yo Egg. Now, it's been making headlines. You've probably heard of it already. It is the world's first whole egg. Like, they sell poached eggs, they sell over easy eggs, hard-boiled eggs, and I got to try the poached egg, and let me just tell you, it was mind-blowing. It's amazing. It has a totally runny yolk like you would expect from an egg. It's gluten-free, of course plant-based, there's no cholesterol, it's low sodium, and I gotta say, it was actually really good. I think this is such an innovative product that is absolutely going to just shake up the plant-based world. I mean, there's lots of eggy substitutes out there, but this is the real deal, a real egg. So if you've tried it already, let me know your thoughts below. If you're in Canada, you can get it on vegansupply.ca, and I'm pretty sure it's available in lots of places in the US. So there's the Yo Egg. Pretty cool. I discovered a cool brand called Game Changer Foods, and they have these awesome little, they're almost like bliss balls, but they're called chickpea bites. And yeah, they're like bliss balls made with chickpeas. So they're high protein, they're low sugar, they are made primarily just with dates and chickpeas and dried fruits and other good stuff, and they're so good. I actually bought 3 whole bags of them. We got 3 different flavors. I'm kind of not sure what my favorite flavor is so far, but I can tell you I have been eating a lot of them, and I'm not sure that I'm gonna have enough to spare for my husband. Continuing on with the snack department, we got some bean bark chocolatey snacks. These are from a brand I'm not familiar with, but they're called Remix Foods. What I think is so cool about these is that they're made with black beans. It's like chocolate with black beans infused to make it a really cool, crunchy, high protein snack that's also high in fiber. There's some dried peaches in there. Very delicious. I bought these because when I tried them, I was like, yep, I need to have these in my life. Plus, what is so cool about these is that they use upcycled fruit to make these. If you're a fan of, reducing food waste, this would be a cool brand to support. Yum. I don't know about you guys, but I love wieners. For my hot dogs, of course. And I got to try some really good ones at Planted Expo by Big Mountain. They were really tasty. They were sampling 2 different kinds, and so they sent us home with a couple packages of wieners and some smoked tofu. Their veggie bratwurst links are so good as a hot dog, and their fiesta links are also really nice with a little bit of a spicy kick. What I'm really excited to try though is this. It's their soy-free tofu, you guys. It's made with fava beans. And something that is super cool about this product is that it's 100% protein. I'm reading the nutrition facts here. 0 carbs, 0 fat, it's pure protein. And 1 little block of this is 52 grams of protein. So that's kind of cool because you guys know how much I like to work out and exercise, and I've been trying to give you guys lots of high protein recipes. So yeah, I think this will definitely start making some appearances in my recipe videos. Now, speaking of getting your mouth around a big juicy sausage, you gotta pair it up with something totally delicious, like sauerkraut. This stuff, oh my gosh, I am so happy that I have these. They're by Naturally Amped. They're a new brand to me, but they're delicious. This one here is a cabbage, beet, and dill sauerkraut, and oh my gosh, I have never even thought to do a beet sauerkraut before, and it is so good on a hot dog. I'm literally halfway through this jar already, and it's only been a few days since Planted Expo, so I'm very much enjoying it. Keeping things nice and meaty around here, I also got this. This is by The Better Butchers, and it is Italian plant-based ground meat made primarily from pea protein and mushrooms, which is pretty cool. I am not really familiar with this brand, but I was familiar with their previous brandage called The Very Good Butchers. Let me know if you've heard about them. This is really cool. I love to do like ground meats in like tacos, and I like to make, I don't know, like nachos. This is probably what I'm gonna use it for, so it's gonna be hopefully very good. Next up is this stuff called Super Belly from Bloom. You might be familiar with this brand if you love their like latte mixes, which I actually am a huge fan of their latte mixes. I've been drinking them for years, and they recently came out with this stuff. It's like a hydrating, gut building, probiotic drink mix, and it's a lemon ginger flavor. And oops, I have tried, actually I'm almost halfway through this bag, and they're really good. You just mix them with water, and it's like this kind of fruity probiotic drink just to help build up your healthy gut flora, and I was super jazzed to get this. So far, really enjoying it. Speaking of more fun beverages, I don't know about you guys, but I have been into mushroom coffees lately. Haven't really been sharing much of my mushroom coffee drinking experiences on the channel lately, but I have been kind of trying out a few different brands here and there, and I found these two brands at Planted Expo. One of them is called 8 Billion, and their coffee is called Just Ariba, and this one is from Ergogenics, and they both are kind of similar, but they have some differences, so I was really curious to try out, you know, each one, see how they made me feel. I wouldn't say I have completely subscribed to one brand that I'm a huge fan of yet, but I'm gonna keep trying them out over the next few weeks, see how they make me feel. I just personally have found that over the years, drinking coffee just does not sit very well with me. It gives me bad guts, and yeah, it just makes my guts feel icky. It makes me sweaty, and I just feel more anxious than I generally already am. So yeah, I am all about the mushroom coffee these days. More to come on that in future videos, I'm sure. Juicy marbles. Okay, you guys. This next one is a doozy. It's a big one, and I was very excited to try it basically right from the get-go. It was one of the first booths to get a massive lineup to try it, and I was very lucky to be in that lineup near the front. I'm talking about none other than Juicy Marbles. You guys have probably heard about Juicy Marbles by now. They have created the world's first fully plant-based steak, and I got to try it out, you guys, and oh my god, it did not disappoint. It truly blew my mind. It is the world's first plant-based steak that really looks and feels and smells like a steak. It's kind of freaky, to be honest. Like, it pulls apart, it shreds, like, dare I say it, shreds kind of like muscly, and it's kind of just got the real meaty texture, and it's juicy, and it's crazy, and it was just delicious. I'm actually really looking forward to next time I see it in stores. I think I'm gonna pick one up because it's just truly, there's nothing else like it on the market. So if you have already tried it out, let me know your thoughts below. I am really eager to see what you guys think about Juicy Marbles, because it's a doozy. It's a doozy. Okay, moving on to a sweet treat. I couldn't help but get some of this nut butter, and it's not just a nut butter, it's a cinnamon roll nut butter made with pecans and cinnamon, and it was truly delicious, mind-blowing. It literally tastes like the filling of inside of a cinnamon roll. So you can spread this onto a piece of toast, and if you just close your eyes and chew for a moment, you might trick yourself into thinking, am I eating a cinnamon roll right now? Yes, very good, by Loki's. It's no, not the not the Asgardian god of mischief. It's just a local Vancouver brand. But yeah, check it out if you can. Yeah, this is more like the dip of mischief. You don't necessarily know what you're gonna get into when you try it, but once you do, you're gonna, I don't know, time travel to otherworldly delicious places. I have something very special, very sexy to show you all. Now, have you ever heard of whipped cream in a can? Yes, Janelle, that's pretty much the only way you can get whipped cream. No, I mean like legit, like in like a can, like a little can. Because it exists, and I got some from Planted Expo, you guys. If you have ever watched any of my grocery hauls, you will have seen me buy buckets and buckets of Chaw's coconut milk. They make canned coconut whipped cream, and I don't mean like coconut cream that you can get anywhere. This stuff is literally ready to eat whipped cream right out of the can. And it is so legit, you guys. It is like perfectly sweet. It is creamy and velvety smooth. All you have to do is whip it for like 10 seconds tops, and then you can serve it with some fresh strawberries or fruit, or put it on a piece of pie, or just be a total savage and eat it right out of the can if that's your jam. Speaking of saucy, creamy delights, we have something that is very Steamy vegan approved. This is a black bean stir-fry sauce by The Saucy Bean. I feel like that's just such a good name for a company, The Saucy Bean. Like, how sexy does that sound? I feel like that could be I see a collaboration in the future between Steamy Vegan and Saucy Bean. Anyway, this stuff is very good. I tried some, and it's just like a very convenient little pouch of black bean sauce. Good for, like, you know, those lazy weeknight meals that we all need in our lives sometimes. You can just heat it up with some veggies, pour it over some noodles or rice, and you got like a 10-minute meal. And if you are into those kinds of things, I have so many recipes like that on my channel. Check them out. Up here, I've got like a 10-minute noodle bowl recipe that you can check out here. Mwah, so good. Speaking of quick and convenient delights, I got this in my hands. I actually have 5 tubs of these, but I can't hold them all up at the same time. Edible protein cookie dough that is vegan and gluten-free and mighty fine, if you ask me. It's by Pro Dough Love Co. And yeah, they gave me like 5 different flavors to try, which is super cool. Wouldn't say this is something I normally always gravitate towards. It's pretty high in calories, but I would also say it's high in the yum factor. It's kind of nice to just have those quick, convenient comfort foods to sit on the couch, binge watch Netflix after a long, stressful day, and just kind of go to town on a tub of cookie dough. Kind of like, you know, you'd grab a pint of Ben & Jerry's from your freezer. Well, you can do that with this stuff. Very, very tasty. This is one I am very excited and proud to share with you all. Something that I already mentioned in the intro about a product that I have actually been enjoying for a very long time, like probably close to 10 years, you guys. And it is by a company called Glutenol. And as you can probably gather by the name, they are a gluten-free based bakery. And they have, oh my gosh, the best breads ever, like truly ever. They have not only like the most hearty, dense, thick, nutritious breads ever, but they have so many other delicious treats like cookies, they have little protein bars, they have other chocolatey treats, and so much you can check out. And they were there at Planted Expo, and I got to meet them for the first time, and I got to try some other cool products like this ciabatta, coconut ciabatta buns, which I've never tried, and I'm very excited to give them a try because I have loved pretty much everything I've ever tried from Glutenol. If you guys are into grocery hauls, I do lots of them. You can check out my latest Costco grocery haul right up there. Or if you want to see what I purchased at an all-vegan grocery store called Vegan Supply, check that one out right here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Love ya! We're gonna talk about some vegan products here today, folks. Good? Alright.